Hello all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to continue with our chapter number 7 of Arbeitsbuch, Frage Nummer 4a. Welches Bild passt, ordnen Sie zu. Before discussing this exercise, first we need to see some grammar things. For example, why here there is them, them, einer und eine. You can see here they had used here some preposition nach, zu, aus, mit, by, von. These all are the prepositions which comes under dative case. These all preposition take dative case. For example, nach, zu, aus, mit, by, and von. There are some prepositions which take dative case, there are some prepositions which take accusative case, and there are some prepositions which take both accusative and dative case, and there are some prepositions which will going to take genitive case. Today we are going to discuss the prepositions which comes under dative case. So the main question is why there is them, einer, and einer. For this, you need to see two things. First thing, prepositions which take which case? Dative case or accusative case. In this exercise, we have only dative case. These all prepositions take dative case. Second thing, noun. The gender of noun. Whether it is masculine, feminine, neutral or plural. If you know these two things, then only you can decide the articles here. We know this thing that okay, these all prepositions come under dative case right now, and you also need to which preposition comes under dative and which preposition come under accusative case. Second thing, gender. Let's see. Die Besprechung ist nach dem Essen. Nach comes under dative. Essen. The article of Essen is neutral. So, dative of neutral. We will see our table. This is a bestimmt article. So, we will see our bestimmt article table. This one. Dative. So, dative of neutral because Essen is neutral. So, this one is neutral. So, dative of neutral is them. That's why they wrote here them. Clear? Second, geht zu einer Kollegin. Zu, dative. You can see here, zu takes dative. Yes, dative preposition. Kollegin, you can see here it is in. So, feminine. And here they put unbestimmt article. So, dative of feminine. Dative feminine. What is the dative in feminine? Einer. That's why they wrote here einer. Aus. Dative. Bureau. What is the gender for bureau? Neutral. Dative of neutral and bestimmt article. See, dative of neutral. So, them. That's why here them. Vier. Kommt mit einer Kollegin. Again, in. Feminine. Dative. Feminine. Unbestimmt. Dative. Feminine. Einer. That's why here it is einer. 5. Sie ist bei einer Kollegin. Again, Kollegin. In is there. So, feminine. Dative. Dative of feminine. Einer. That's why einer. 6. Sie kommt von einer Kollegin. Again, feminine, dative, einer. Like this. So, if you are making the notes, always you can write here to decide the articles. you need to know two things if you are also using the prepositions in a sentence. So first you need to know the preposition. It's come under accusative or it come under dative. Second thing, gender. And then you can see in your table and you can write it. Frage Nummer 4a. Welches Bild passt? Ordnen Sie so. Nummer 1. Die Besprechung ist nach dem Essen. Besprechung means meeting. And what they wrote here, the answer, date. This one. The meeting is after the food. You can see here, Besprechung is after. After what? Mittagsessen. This thing is after this. That's why D. Mittagsessen. Nummer 2. Er geht zu einer Kollegin. He goes to a colleague. Female colleague. Kollegin. He goes. Er. He goes to a Kollegin. He goes to a colleague. So er geht zu einer Kollegin. What can be the answer for this one? You can see here er and he goes to a Kollegin. So F. Yes. 3. Er kommt aus dem Büro. He comes out from the office. You can see here aus. So what can be the answer for number 3? Just somebody is coming out from his office and that is er, not sie, er, he. You can see here er coming out from the office. A. 4. Er kommt mit einer Kollegin. He comes with a colleague and that is female colleague. So answer can be for 4. C. Er kommt mit einer Kollegin. Once we did F, C, done. Und A. Sie ist bei einer Kollegin. Sie ist bei einer Kollegin. She is bei einer Kollegin. What can be the answer for 5th? Sie ist bei. She is with a Kollegin. Here it is, both are female. Sie here means she and again female colleague and she is with a colleague. This one. Sie ist mit a Kollegin. B. 6. Sie kommt von einer Kollegin. So A. So this one is the exercise, but here the important part is this one. And I hope now you know the answer for this. Welche Präposition passt crossen Sie an? Now, which preposition fits or suits, we need to cross it. Crossen Sie an means we need to cross it like this. Because in German, we don't do this, we do this. So, Nummer 1. And this all prepositions we decide according to the context. Ich komme gerade dash einer Besprechung. Ich komme gerade dash einer Besprechung aus from a meeting. Dash dem Essen komme ich zu Ihnen. Dash the Essen komme ich zu Ihnen. See, this cannot be the answer. As I said, according to the context you need to see. Nach means after. You can see here nach. Nach means here after. After the food, I will come to you. After. After the food, I come to. Okay, to you. Like this. Wir sehen uns 14 Uhr dash den Kollegen. Wir sehen uns 14 Uhr and dash by. 4. Kommen Sie bitte nachher dash den Besprechung Raumen. Kommen Sie bitte zu. Here it is zu 5. Kommen Sie dash eine Kollegin Zoom Meeting. Kommen Sie dash eine Kollegen Zoom Meeting. Now this cannot be the answer. This one and this. Kommen Sie mit means with. You come with a colleague to a meeting, and it's a question form. Like will you going to come with a colleague to a meeting? Haben Sie die E-Mail dash der Firma Colon und Mann bekommen? Now, how we'll say in English, like, have you received a email from a firma colon und Mann? So have you received a email, and what we say from? So von. C. Präpositionen mit Dativ. Claudio erzählt, welches Präposition passt, ergänzen Sie. Aus, bei, mit, nach, von oder so. And these all prepositions take dative case. What they told here, it's same thing, this one. They are telling here these all prepositions stehen mit dative immer zu. Like they are telling that these all preposition always take dative case. That's what they are telling, and that's what we wrote here. And in that they do not include everything, but here there are more prepositions, and these all preposition always take dative case. So these both things are same. Ich habe 8 Uhr eine Meeting dash Kollegen dash der Marketingabteilung. Ich habe 8 Uhr ein Meeting dash. Now what can be the answer? According to the context we need to fill it. Ich habe 8 Uhr eine Meeting mit Kollegen aus der Marketingabteilung. 11 Uhr muss ich dann dash einem Kollegen sein. 11 Uhr muss ich dann bei with a colleague. 12:30 gehe ich dash eine Kollegin. Now at 12:30 I go dash a colleague. At 12:30 I will go to a colleague. So to means zu a colleague. And you can also check it here. These all things. Here. For this you need two things again. One is preposition, in which case dative case, accusative case, these all are dative case. Second thing is gender of the noun. So you can also do the practice. Watch what we did here. Am Nachmittag warte ich auf einen Anruf dash Kollegen aus Argentinien. Am Nachmittag warte ich auf einen Anruf von means from colleague dash dem Anruf muss ich noch das Meeting for morgen planen. Now this thing is done. Am Nachmittag warte ich auf einen Anruf. This thing is done. Now this thing starts. So after the, so nach dem Anruf muss ich noch der Meeting for morgens planen. Dann fahre ich nach Hause. So preposition topic, it's all about your context. According to the context you will do it. Annika und Claudio unterhalten sich, ergänzen sie und notieren sie casten die Kurse form. So we will do this one now. Kurse form means short form. Like this, I discussed this in course book also, that we always write this thing in small letter in a short form also. Let's see. For example, zu them. We can write zu them. You can see, for example, here zu einer is there. For example, here it is zu them. So we don't need to write zu them. We can also write it in a short form also. For example, zoom. And for second one, zu plus there. So we can also write zu. By plus them, we can also write beim. B-E-I-M. And von plus them is form. It's a short form. Yes. Nummer 1. Was magst du? And then they already give you the hint. That preposition will be nach and this thing will be there. They already gave you the answer. You just need to fill it. And whenever it is a short form, you will write the short form. And if it is not a short form, you will write the complete. Was marks to knock and then the answer meeting. So what I will write here, like they are telling what you are going to do after the meeting. So was marks to knock das meeting. Should I write this? If you are telling yes, then the answer will be no. When we start this lecture, that's why I told you initially this thing, because it is very important here. Now let's revise again. Was marks to knock meeting. Knock. First we see knock. Knock come under which preposition? Here it is knock and it takes dative case. So one thing is clear, that this preposition is dative. First thing, dative preposition. Second, what I told you for second thing, that you need to know the gender. Now, meeting. Meeting takes neutral. So, neutral. And this is bestimmt article. So, dative of neutral in bestimmt article. Bestimmt article, this table, dative, neutral. And what is the answer? Them. So, we will not write here das, we are going to write here them. Now the answer is correct. Knock them meeting. Was marks do knock them meeting. I hope it's clear. One thing you will finding difficulty in this gender. Yes, but as I already told you, with everyday revision, when you everyday you do reading part, it automatically come in a habit. Okay, but for this thing you need to memorize that which preposition come under which case, accusative or dative. Let's move forward. Ich gehe dash, and they give the hint mit einem Kollegen zu das Essen. So like they are telling that I go with a colleague to a dinner of food. Yes, so they already gave us the preposition, and this both preposition come in dative case. So one thing is clear, dative. Ich gehe mit, and here what I will write? And Kollegen. Kollegen takes feminine. So dative of feminine, and this is unbestimmt article table. So we will see dative feminine einer. Ich gehe mit einer Kollegen. Now zu dash essen. Zu takes dative. Essen. The gender of essen is neutral. Dative. Dative of neutral. Okay. Now you again don't need to see again and again the table. I told you the trick. It's like them, their, then. Masculine, neutral, feminine, plural. This is dative row. Okay, so dative, and I know neutral. So dative of neutral, it's them. Zu, them, essen. For number zwei. Now see, this answer is correct, but we can also do a little bit change in this. And what that change will be? This one. We can also write here zoom essen. Both answers are correct. This is just a short form. Okay. Bis to dash, auch dash, and all dash. Okay. So bis to, first we'll see this one. Bis to nach. Nach dash essen. Essen again neutral, dative of neutral, or this one. We will see dative of neutral, dative, neutral, them. So them. Nach them, essen auch. By, and here it is given chef, and chef is what? It means boss can never be uh, neutral or feminine or plural, so it will be masculine. So dative of masculine, what dative of masculine is there? It's easy. Dative of masculine, them. So here we will write them. Yes, for number drei. Again, it is also correct, and we also can write this form. Beim Chef. This is also correct. Yes. Next, Von. Von the marketing Abteilung. So they given the hint. Von will come here. Von, right here. Von dash and marketing Abteilung. There and marketing Abteilung. Okay. 4. 9. Ich muss zu, and then here it is C. Here it is chef, this is masculine, and here it is IN, so this is feminine. Zu dash chefen, and this is bestimmt, so them, der. So zu, der. Okay. And it is correct? Yes, but we can also write it zur. This form. Zu plus there. Till here it is done. Then von the Firma. And the article for Firma is feminine and the. What can be the answer for this one? Von der Firma. Why? Them, and then der will come. Masculine, neutral, feminine. Like this. Danach muss ich noch die Präsentation, then von will come here, and then der Mitarbeiter, and Mitarbeiter here it is plural. So what after this will come? Them, der, then. Dative of plural. Check here. Dative of plural, then. So we will write here then and Mitarbeiter. I hope now it's clear. When there is a preposition in a sentence and there is a noun in a sentence, and how you can fill the articles there. 6. Der Teekocher. Was machen Sie? Ergänzen Sie das passende Verb. Einschalten. What's the meaning of einschalten? Einschalten means to turn on. Einfüllen to fill in. Genießen to enjoy. Stellen means to put. Water means to eat. And einfüllen means to fill in. Wasser, we are discussing about this thing. Okay. Wasser in the Kanne. Einfüllen to fill in the water in the can. Tea in, then, tea filter dash. You can see here again, they put here then, the, and so on. Tea in, then, tea filter, einfüllen. Tea filter in the Kanne dash. Tea filter. Now what we are going to do with the tea filter? We have put the tea filter in the can. So stellen. Und then Teekocher dash. Und then Teekocher, and what we are going to do? We are going to start. So Teekocher we are going to start. So einschalten. Ein paar Minuten, a couple. Ein paar means a couple of minutes. And Minuten means minutes. What we are going to do? We will wait. So warten. Und dann da Tee genießen, to enjoy. And then we are going to enjoy the tea. 8. Wie heißen die Wörter richtig? Ergänzen Sie den Artikel und then plural. We are going to fill the articles and we are also going to fill the plural form. Eins. See, they give here some hint. For example, the, and here it will come ein, And then what can be the answer? Einladung. Die Einladung. And this is which case? This is masculine, this is neutral, or this is feminine? You don't need to see that is also in dictionary. You can see here this is the, so it will come here in feminine only, because in masculine there is there, neutral is das, and this is the, so that's why it is feminine. For plural, again for plural we use the. You can see here there das the. We wrote like this: masculine, neutral, feminine, and plural. So here also we will write the, and then now I need to make a plural form. So the ein la dungen, en, we will just add en to make it plural. Right now this is in singular form, invitation, and this is invitations. You can see the difference. Die Einladung, die Einladungen, invitation and invitations. I got invitation and I got so many invitations. Nummer zwei, there. We will did this word in the course book. Tandem, partner. And for feminine, so sorry, for plural we know the article the. So first I will write the, then again tandem, partner. Drei, das, Monads treffen. And this one is plural, so again I will write the and monads treffen. Again, by looking at the article I can guess there's okay, this here I use the, so this one is plural, and here I use the, so this one is in singular form. Das Mitglied, and this one is the Mitglieder. Mitglied means member. 9a, was gehört zusammen? Gehört means what belongs together. Zusammen means together. For example, Nummer 1. Now, if you know, in the course book I told some tricks for this. For example, with this, in this what will come? Okay, I will tell you one more thing, that this two things will not come here. From these two things it will come here. And I also told you the trick. The trick is, this is hair. Hair is Mr. And this Mr. always is there because it is masculine. And what is the ending? ER. And here what is the ending? ER. So we will write here hair. Same way for dry. Frau. Frau means miss, and this is feminine. In feminine what we write? The. We write na there, das, and the. This one. This is for masculine and this one is for feminine, the. So the is there, and here ending is also E. Here it is ER and here it is E. ER and here it is E. So what I'm going to write here? Frau. And for Nummer 2, it's easy. Every time we write here, viele Grüße. So say. And for fear, mit freundlichen Grüßen. A. And for drei, it is be, and here it is de. Easy, right? You just need to know the trick. Then you don't need to remember that with Frau or with Herr what will come. In the next lecture we are going to do a very again important topic, that is possessive article. Yes, this possessive article I already explained you in the course book in our previous lectures. Yes, we are going to hear the revision of that in the Arbeitsbuch. Yes, so I hope this part today, with what we did this thing mainly about the articles, that how we can see the articles and the short form, how we can write it, because after this chapter you are going to see the short forms only everywhere, so it is very important to learn here. I hope this topic is clear. If you like the way I teach this topic, so please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram. And if you like this lecture, please let me know in the comment. And yeah, that's all for today. And we are going to do with the possessive article in the next lecture. Danke schön, auf Wiedersehen.